Okay. Hi guys, it's Michelle.
And it's Alysea.
And welcome to Michelle and Alysea Talk About Things. Today we're going to be talking about panicking
At the disco.
Panicking while taking exams. So,
Here are the results from the Multiple Intelligence Survey.
By analyzing the data gathered from the quiz's results, we can see that a majority of students possess a higher score of the interactive and introspective intelligences. The analytical intelligences, on the other hand, reported a low score in comparison.
as you can see from the MI survey, there are 8 different types of intelligences.
People with linguistic intelligences are sensitive to anything to do with words.
Logically intelligent people are able to think critically and analytically.
Usually intelligent people have the ability to visualize things and remember.
People with interpersonal intelligences can relate well to the people around them.
Musically strong people are aware of musical tones and rhythms.
Naturalistic people love nature and love to care for nature.
Kinesthetic people are very athletic and are aware of their body.
And people with strong interpersonal intelligences know themselves very well and are able to know what their strengths and weaknesses are. Now here are the results from a survey that we gave to our fellow classmates.
We began the interview by asking the students whether the thought of failing the exams would cause them to panic. 10% said yes, and 20% said no. A larger 70% of the students answered it occasionally happened. We asked the students about how they kept themselves from panicking. 18% said meditating helped them, while another 55% sought solace in prayer. 27% claimed that they were unable to keep themselves from panicking. Finally, we ended by asking whether the students panicked at all during exams. A low 9% said they always did, another 18% answered that they often did, and a staggering 73% claimed it only happened from time to time.
Here's a brief summary of Mr. James' presentation.
Mr. James explained about UNAS and its history in his presentation. He told us about how it was originally the only score that determined whether or not the student graduated, but in 2011 the results were changed to be only 60% of the grade, while the remaining 40% were from the local exams. He advised that to prepare well, we should exercise to keep healthy, focus on our studies ahead of leisurely activities, join learning groups to discuss and understand the content better, manage our time well through detailed scheduling, and above all, pray frequently and give it all to God.
On the topic of panicking, let's go see what our seniors have to say.
What's your advice for those who are taking UNAS and struggle with panicking?
First of all, you have to study really hard and try to study you study 6 months and not just 2 weeks before the UNAS. After that, you should try to review and try not to really study and discuss with your friends the morning before your test. And also beware of wet hands. Okay.
Hi, what's your name?
My name is Calvin.
How do you think studying affects how much you panic?
Well, for me, it's about time to study because sometimes I don't get enough time to study, so I get.
And now let's see what our fellow 9th graders have to say about it. What's your advice for those who are taking UNAS and struggle with panicking?
When you panic during UNAS, just close your eyes and calm yourself down and try to do your best.
So what's your advice for people that are taking tests right now and they have a problem with panicking a lot?
Pray to God is the first priority and try to remember what you have learned.
How does panicking affect your grade?
Well, when I panic, that means that I can't do some of my questions on the test, so it may make me get lower grades.
Here are some tips to avoid panicking during an exam.
First of all, if you've already studied for the test the night before, try not to study in the morning because then with the short period of time, you'll realize that you don't know everything and then you'll really start to panic.
The second one is believe in yourself. If you start the test already thinking you're going to fail, you really will.
And the last tip is pray. Pray for God to give you strength, concentration, and wisdom to answer your tests. That's all we have for today.